Our public roads. We drive on them every day. But how often do we think about what it takes to maintain them? Or what's going on underneath the road? Well, today I get to find out. On this edition of Civic Service, I'm embedded with the Town of Vinton's Public Works crew, where we're going to be replacing a drainage ditch under this road. It's all part of Civic Service, a new show aimed at giving you a behind-the-scenes look at your local government in action.
All right, I'm Bo Herndon. I'm the Director of Public Works here in the town.
All right, and how long have you been with Town of Vinton?
I've been with the town a little over 10 years.
Bo, what's going on over here?
Just doing a little storm drain repair.
Is that something you usually do here in Town of Vinton?
We have on occasions, yes.
Cutting out the road to get ready to put a new storm drain in. We got to get the bucket alongside the pipe so we can dig the ditch down. So we're going to dig it to where one side of the ditch is open, the other side's kind of tight. We can keep down on the amount of asphalt we got to put back.
Yeah, we have water that comes down Niagara Road here, and the way the lay of the land is, it sheds different ways, and we noticed that this storm drain through here was collapsing underneath. So hopefully with the replacement of this storm drain, that keeps more water off his property.
All right, I looked all over my house and I didn't have a single pair of steel-toed boots to be had. So fortunately, Town of Vinton provided me with these. They said I wasn't dirty enough, so fortunately the dirt came caked on to begin with. So I'm extremely excited about that. Let me give it a try.
After we saw cut the road, we'll come in, we'll peel the asphalt back, and then we'll start digging the top out, looking at the pipe, the condition of the pipe, see how wide we got to go, make sure the pipe that we bought is the right pipe for the job.
The gas line's here. It's right on the edge of the road. It was where it's marked. They're allowed to be 2 foot off. So until we see it, we dig with care. I haven't known anybody that hasn't hit one. Luckily, though, it didn't do no damage.
So you know because of the smell, is that?
No, because that's what's located there, and it's marked down there as 1 inch plastic. So that's 1 inch plastic right there. If you didn't call and miss utility ticket in, so you can call before you dig. If you do that and you dig without a miss utility ticket, you definitely risk getting fined a hefty fine. You just want to uncover, clear that out.
I feel pretty good. It's just got a little mud on me, but I got some room to go. As long as it doesn't come past a couple waders, I'll be all right.
See, that's the advantage right there of a track machine versus a backhoe. So a backhoe, you're digging right in line with it. A track machine, you can dig with the tracks, you can dig across the ditch. There's a lot more maneuverability.
So when he comes back, he's gonna flip it around this way and just go over top of the hole? One of the most fascinating parts of this job to me is being able to see the history of what lies underneath this road. And you can see, way back here, it was at one point in time a red brick road, followed by gravel, followed by several layers of asphalt. And that's something you don't get to see every day. So how much training to run one of these machines? Are we talking weeks, months?
So everything to run the machine adequately, the more you do it, the smoother you are. Steve's been doing it for a long, long time, and I'm getting up there. So he's really smooth with it. I'm pretty smooth with it. Keith's learning, he's getting good. But we can get you on it and, you know, go over the main guides on how to do it and everything.
Do I need a license to do this, or is it just on-the-job training?
On-the-job training is what we go with. There you go. Push it out.
All right. And we'll get down a little bit. Good.
All right, down. All right, curl your bucket.
Curling.
There you go. Go ahead and curl.
Curling the bucket, raising the arm, and panning the boom are all part of operating the excavator. Practice and excellent guidance from the crew makes perfect.
Out a little bit, curl a little bit. Ah, whoops, wrong way. Swing it.
Yep, they're clear.
All right, and we're over it, ready to let go. Here we go. All right. I did it. So now that we've, I've taken a look at how to drive this, how would you rate my driving?
You're operating?
Yeah, my operating. How's my operating today?
Well, we're all still alive and the truck isn't damaged, so.
That's a good day.
Yeah, it's a good day. I've seen worse.
When you roll through town, you don't understand who works on the lights, who paves the road, who does the sidewalks, who removes the snow. Well, that's what we do. We do all the trash collection, all the recycling.
But you get, it's not, the jobs aren't quite as niche. You get to go around, do different things. Can you talk about that a bit?
Yeah, so say that Roanoke County, Roanoke County has VDOT that takes care of the road. I think they do their own storm drains, they do their own parks and rec stuff, and everybody has their set job. We know with Roanoke County, Roanoke City, they have the water authority to supply them with water and their wastewater. Here in town, we supply the water and wastewater along with doing asphalt and concrete work.
Wow.
We're real citizen, customer based. One thing about living in a small town, there's just added features, like one of our programs that we have is an adopted truck. You could call us and say that you're going to be cleaning out your basement and I need help. So we would actually take one of our dump trucks, park it in front of your house for the weekend. You can load it up and then we'll come on Monday and take it away. Day 2, we get into the heart of the digging, where we dig deeper down the pipe, remove the pipe, is day 2. The main part of the digging is done by machine. Once we take the pipe out, we have to get a grade back on the pipe. That's a lot of hand digging.
In the scale of projects for you guys, is this a small project, medium, big?
It's about a medium project.
When they put the old pipe in existence, all they used to do was just cut ditches out, lay the pipe down, and put new down. And we've learned that works until you start getting water down in it. And because these pipes are failing on the bottom from where the water runs through, it basically moistens up the ground, and then you start getting sags in the road and stuff. So we put gravel down that, even though the plastic should never leak, if something happens or water gets underneath of our pipe, that it'll just filter through the gravel instead of creating a sponge.
All right, let's get those rocks in. I can get in there and shovel it if you want.
Yeah, I gotta get a little. We'll go ahead and shovel a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Tell us what you got here.
So this is a jumping jack.
Okay.
And the reason why it's called a jumping jack is it does exactly that.
Okay, and you're using this to compress the rock?
Yeah, so we'll run this and it'll compact the rock. And then, so 57s are really compacted when they already fall, but we'll give it a little extra hit. And then when we bring the next gravel in, that's 21As, that's when this thing really shines.
There's 2 layers of gravel before you put the pipe down?
No, we'll put the pipe down on the 57s.
Okay.
But then we're going to backfill with gravel.
Gotcha.
And when you put the gravel down in 21As, this will compact it so hard, it's just like a road without even asphalt.
Well, that looks like fun. Do you ride on it or you push it along? How does it work?
Yeah. 2 hands on it and just go with it.
All right, I gotta try this.
Well, you're gonna try it.
It'll whoop you. All right, we'll try it. Woo!
So next we're gonna go ahead and lift this in, and you tried moving that galvanizing, you felt how heavy it is now. This is a bigger pipe, but it's plastic. So you'll see how heavy it is. It's half the weight. All right.
Have it come much further out to the road, or is that about where you want it?
I need about a little bit more. We're gonna come this way. We're gonna backfill on this. So we have like compression strength, because if not, it's gonna want to push when we push that new pipe on.
So 3 water main breaks in one night.
Yep.
That's not a typical day though.
No, so some days it is and some days it ain't. It's like flip of a penny there. Some days it just, we don't get nothing, and then other days it's we're here all night. And hold on, man.
So it wasn't quite as easy as putting the two pieces of pipe together. We just couldn't force them in, so we're going to try a new method, I believe with a chain and using the crane arm to pull it in. So let's see how that works.
Good.
There you go.
With success in pushing the two pieces of pipe together, it's now time to fill the remaining trench with more gravel. Then back to jumping jack.
Alrighty, pack her down. This compactor, you'll know when it's full, the gravel's fully compact, because it'll start jumping real erratically, even more than what it already is. You're doing a fine job. You see how when you were running, it was starting to, at the very end, it was starting to jump differently? That means you got complete compaction. You're getting close. Now he'll bring in the next dump truck load, and we'll finish right there on the edge. We're not worried so much about the rest of it right now because we're going to rip-rap all that.
Okay.
And then we'll come in, put some more gravel down here till we have a 4-inch drop, and then that's ready for asphalt.
Looking for a diverse employment experience? Visit vintonva.gov and click on the Employment tab to explore opportunities with the town. Police, administration, public works, all departments post jobs available with information on duties, qualifications, and salary guidelines. Come to work in Vinton, a great place to live, play, and work.
So this is the Woodland Place. We are an event venue. We specialize mainly in weddings and celebrations here. We purchased the property in early 2018. It's been a dream come true.
You've made a lot of great changes to the property. With that comes, of course, cooperation with the local government. Behind you, the road, drainage is an issue, isn't it?
Exactly, and it's one of those things of you don't want water coming into a wedding venue.
Absolutely not.
And we had some problems that we came into with just some water, coming through into the area. And I contacted Pete Peters at the Town of Vinton, and I mean, we had a meeting out here within 36 hours.
Wow.
And a plan was made immediately after that. It's not just, let's have a meeting and talk about it. Things actually happened. You can see the kind of work that they're doing here today, and it's solving the issues. When you have a huge parking lot and you have the opportunity that water could be coming in, they immediately came in and had some ideas on speed bumps and how it can divert the water, but then they went and assessed the entire culvert on the whole road. And to see those improvements happen, I mean, it's just awesome. It's nice to see your tax dollars just working for everybody.
All right, Jason, I'm excited. This is the last part of the project. What's going to be going on today?
We're just going to pave back what we took out. So it's about 4 inches low, and we'll do 1 inch high, and it'll compact down. Pave the whole intersection, cool it down, and then let it open to the public again.
So only about an hour or so from now, cars are going to be driving over this project.
Yep. As soon as my asphalt gets here, it goes fast.
All right, watch out. The asphalt in here is over 300 degrees. At least that's what they tell me. How quickly does this cool down if you just left it on its own?
Depends on your conditions. So if it's cloudy and the sun ain't out, it'll cool down faster than you want it to.
What am I doing right or wrong?
The crew gets the asphalt as level as possible by hand, with about a 4-inch rise above the existing roadway. Next comes the roller.
Okay, you got reverse iron, forward, there's first brake. Push the handbrake down.
I don't need a license for this?
Push that forward.
Okay. This one forward.
There you go. All right. Now this one over right, just pull it on back.
All right, so is there, so this is, all right, let's pull it back. Oh, ho, ho! Oh, that's not so bad. Ah!
Jason explained that you have to roll the edges first to make a good seal between the new asphalt and the old road.
Does it go all the way on the left, or it doesn't matter? Right here? That's probably about a 1 out of 5 right there.
It takes practice. It takes lots of practice, right?
Now thanks for letting me give it a shot first.
We appreciate y'all coming out.
I'll let the pros take over from here.
With paving complete, the crew adds larger rocks to each end of the project to help with water flow. Then it's time to open the road to the public and move on to their next project.
As you can see, a lot of work goes on behind the scenes to keep our roads and public infrastructure looking its best. I'd like to thank the Town of Vinton Public Works Department for letting us spend a few days with them in making these improvements to give you guys a little bit of taste of what it's like to live the civic service. Stay tuned for future episodes of this program. We may be embedded with the police department, fire department, and who knows what else behind the scenes to see how your government works for you. Thanks for watching. I'm Scott Ramsberg, and this is Civic Service.